Hey, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in and welcome back to the Crypto Remora. We come to you live twice a week, Monday and Thursday, to bring you the latest in all things crypto and Web3. Tonight is no exception. My name's Wes, and I am with, as always, Siri Crypto. What's up, Siri? Can you hear me? Why are you looking like that, bro? Why are you looking like that,
bro? What's going on?
You're like,
no, my mic was muted. Dude, I was just out at the bar. I had 2 beers. I'm not gonna lie. I had 2
that's
Heinekens.
why you were looking a little.
Dude, I'm a lightweight, bro. Just 2 Heinekens, and I'm like, suited, bro. No, let me explain, you guys. Normally, I would never do this before stream. I didn't want to do this. We were trying to book to book a gig, and when you're in a bar and you're trying to book a gig, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have one to support the other artist because it's a buddy of mine's playing. There was nobody really there. I'm like,
support the business.
Let me support the business, support him, and then I only bought one, and that's all I was gonna do. And then John bought me one, and I was like, oh shit, all right. So then I had the second one. I'm like, man, my head's swirling from 2 beers. I'm a cheap date. That's all I gotta say.
It's a good thing, man. That is a good thing.
But my head is not spinning. I'm not under any illusions that we're in the bear market, gentlemen. This is the Crypto Remora. The reason you follow us is not for the exciting stuff that happens when Sierra's in a bar or the stuff that Wes was doing last week with the goats. You follow us. You follow us for one reason. You follow us because we have the juice. We got the juice. And we told you guys to be careful about the CME gap. We've been preaching it for 2 or 3 months. We warned you. If you're a Remora and you follow us, you already were well aware of this. We had CT guys from the Crypto Twitter fam, which was awesome. These guys came onto our show and they were asking questions in a private chat. I had a couple private messages saying, hey, what is this CME gap? What is this? Can you explain it to me? So we've been teaching some of the people that didn't even know what a CME gap was yet, and from Crypto Twitter, and they were like, do you think it's going to happen? We're like, well, it's not looking great. And then here it is, fast forward 3 weeks later, and we're down at 84,000. I don't know where we're at now, Wes. I haven't even checked in the last hour or two, but I did the emergency live stream earlier, and I think
how did that go, man? How was it?
As long as it went smooth, it went smooth. I don't know if anyone was commenting because you can't really see while you're in here. GMB is in the house. What's up, GMB? I'm gonna actually check right now, but make sure you smash the likes, you guys, because we called this. We called this move, man. We let you guys know, man.
We talked about 90, losing 90. Personally, I thought we would dip below 90 and come back up, but we did lose the bottom part of that range, man. And we said, dude, if we lose this range, we're going down further. There was that last line in the sand at 86, that little fucking wick, dude. It wasn't anything, but we said if we lose that, dude, we're probably going to that CME gap. But then I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what, dude? Why would they give us that? Why would they give us the CME gap?
Not yet.
They're not going to give it to us, bro.
Not yet.
They want that to hang over our heads, dude.
Oh,
they know how much.
Now
they know how scared everybody is of it. It's going to be hanging over our heads for a minute, dude. Let me finish my coffee, dude. I tried to do it at the last second.
Wes is straight up thinking like a Remora now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what this channel was founded on. We were founded on trying to help the little guys, trying to figure out what the big guys are doing. There's been extreme confirmation from a very trusted source in the crypto industry that has revealed a couple things and gave us a couple heads up, but Wes nailed it on the freaking head, you guys. Why would the whales just go down there and clear that CME gap real quick and do that? Why would they do that? Well, the answer is they're not going to. Like he said, they are going to dangle it over our heads. They're going to play the game, and that's okay. That's okay, because if we stay in this range, earlier the show I did earlier solo was 76 to 87. I was looking at the range, the downward trend, and then you had an upward correction is between 76,000 and 87,000. I'm confident that this is the range we're going to stay in for a decent amount of time. I think the market makers are going to hold us here. I think you're going to see trades. Now, granted, to go down to 76 is going to be a bitch. They are already struggling. Like, okay, you say, why would they take us right to 80K? I agree with that. But the flip side of the coin is, you know how many buy orders are in? You know how many effers want Bitcoin at $77,000? You know how many Michael Saylors and Larry Finks are on the sideline going, yeah, let me get that $77,000 Bitcoin. There's so many buy orders down. I'm just guessing. I'm not going off of facts. I'm guessing that there is so many buy orders at that level that it's going to be difficult for the market makers to actually push it down. So what I think is going to happen, I'm going to give you the call right now, Wes. I think what's happening.
I know Siri's feeling good now.
I'm already feeling good. 84.7 is where we're at. My range is 76 to 87. Okay. So between 76 and 87, which is, I know it's a goofy thing. Let's just call it 76 and 86. The middle of that would be 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, right? 91. I'm sorry, not 76 and 86. My math is way off. 36, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, which is $1,000 over the CME gap. So here's the thing. If they haven't even got us down to 81 yet, right? They're not even playing the middle of the range that I'm seeing right now. So that tells me that the bulls have already stepped in. Where you think the bulls aren't here and, oh, the market's over, bear market, you know, these Wes, I haven't even watched YouTube, but I guarantee you there's people out there right now saying the bull market's over. That's
of course.
Going to 60K. We're going to 40K. Garrett Salloway, I bet you that freaking man bun on Garrett Salloway's got a pencil through it right now, and he's just all giddy talking about shorting on the way down to 40K. Do not listen to these asshats. Please do not listen to them. The bull market, in my opinion, is not over. This is not the end of the game. Is there temporary pain? Yes. But all signals to me look great. The fact that we haven't hit the CME gap says, yes, they're going to stall us a little longer. I do still think we hit it. We will hit that CME gap, but it's going to be one of those wicks. Like I said, they're not going to freaking, oh, you're going to get 80K Bitcoin or 76K Bitcoin for a week or two. I'm not seeing that. Not right now. Not with the way that the bulls have stepped and held us above that level. I want to see what your opinions are. I want to see what Lux Algo has to say. But just for a recap of what's happened over the last 3 weeks to where we are now, we are $4,700 away from the gap. That's not a big drop, but it's a decent enough drop to where they will probably buy this range out. The whales will probably buy as much at 84.7 as they can and then drop. And you say, well, why would they do that? Why would they buy higher and then drop to buy lower? Because this is a game of controlling levels. Ladies and gentlemen, they already own the level at 97 to 106. They bought that level up. They own that level. They don't need to trade there no more because they own that level. So what's going on now? They're running this 84.7 level. I still think, and Wes, I want to hear your opinion on this, but I still think after they buy at this mid kind of 85 to 87 level, they're going to still drop us to that gap, bro. They're going to close that gap. We're going to get a wick, and then I think we're going to get a bounce. I just psychologically, I'm saying this is not based off charts. This is based off of straight up whale games.
Yeah. And dude, the beautiful thing about this, man, is look, Siri, I don't know what he's like. Your instincts, this thing in your stomach and in your head, and what you're feeling, dude, is like, dude, it's so on point. It's not even funny, dude. Especially when it comes to like times where the chart's not telling us shit.
Yeah.
And nobody can really put their finger on what the hell's really going on. Or like if there's nothing happening in the charts, we're just sideways, bro. You kill it when it's time to come down to that shit. And the charts have finally started saying something, right? We're finally in a direction. We're in a fucking we're in a downtrend now, right? That's on the daily, on the weekly, on the hourly. We're in a freaking downtrend. So we finally got some volatility. I finally executed a good trade. The first one in like a month, dude. First one in like a month, dude. So I was excited about that, man, hitting that trade. But look, man, it's not looking at Lux Algo, not looking at anything, not really looking at the charts, man, and just kind of going off of like what I feel about this move. It's hard for me to say because I've been wrong about it over and over and over again when it comes down to sentiment or like, short-term direction. So it's hard for me to say that, man, because now I don't trust myself, you know what I mean? Because I've made so many bad fucking calls, like because the chart is telling me one thing, right? I get a MACD flip, bullish divergence, volume's looking good at support. The RSI is, oversold, and I'm like, this statistically tells me that we're about to go up. At support, RSI is oversold, bullish divergence, MACD flips, and what happens? We fall right through
exact
the
opposite.
Support.
Yep.
And so it's been a real fucking challenge for me. But we're finally starting to get some direction, man. I finally executed a decent trade, made a little profit, and I think that that move, that little volatility, I think that was healthy for us, man. Even though it was in a downward direction, I think it was healthy for us, man. It's shaking people up.
Oh yeah.
It's shaking out the fucking weak hands. They said 90% of the people that bought in the last month are out, dude. Out. If they bought Bitcoin in the last month, 90% of those people that bought last month are completely out, dude. They've been washed out. So we're getting a nice little reset, man. The CME gap, I said last time we were on that I just didn't think we were going to hit it. And I didn't really have a reason for that. I was just saying that, you know what I mean? I was just talking about 80K and, I was going against them like, we ain't going there, just to do it. And then but then I didn't think about it till today. I'm like, you know what? They might hold this shit over our heads, man, for a long time. They just might do that, man. And we're at a level right now where we're about to find out, dude, because we're either going there or we're not, man. And we're gonna find out real soon.
Well, let's jump in right away because I know everyone's on eggshells right now. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to pull up my 2 most watch indicators before we do Lux Algo, before we get into the Bitcoin chart from Wes. Oh, look, they will let me move. Can you move or no? Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude.
That's not what I wanted.
Yeah, play around with it.
Wait a
dude.
minute.
It's kind of dope, man.
Can you put? We can't go. We still have to be next to each other, though, huh?
Yeah, we're still right next to each other. I just thought it looked better on the left side and not the right.
All right, hold on.
You can
let me switch.
You can't put us on the side. You can put us on the side. I just don't like the way it looks.
All right, let's do this. Let's pull it up. I'm just gonna go with this, you guys. All right. So if you watched my stream earlier, it's not much has changed, believe it or not, from what I said earlier today, and I'm not surprised. I did call for a somewhat double bottom happening potentially on Bitcoin and on Total Global. I'm going to pull up Total Global first, you guys. This is for all the noobs watching. If you're new to Remora, please hit the like and subscribe button. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I'm just going to go over this very briefly. This is the previous resistance right here.
Your sound just went out, Seer. I can't hear you. Thought you were rugging for a second.
Can you hear me now? We good? Yo.
Or is it me?
Something's going on. I want to make sure you can hear me.
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you now.
All right. So this is I'm not gonna overbeat this, and this is the previous resistance right here, guys. 3 trillion. This is another previous resistance right here. 2.8. You see where we're falling down right here. We are at 2.9 right now. Okay. So 2.910. So even with all the fear and all the anger and hatred
earlier
for crypto.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. And we bounced. And that's what I was calling for earlier I said that we would most likely have a bounce, and we did. I'm gonna go to the 24-hour. 2.87, we had a bounce right here. Bam, we had a nice bounce. So 2.878. I'm sorry, 2.8. So we still had to bounce at 2.8, which is what I was thinking. Now it looks like we're getting our head at 2.908. Looks like we could potentially hit our head here, and I do think we go back down for a double bottom at 2.8 for the total global. That's just what it looks like. Now, when you go to the weekly chart, this looks terrifying, right? Because you went from 3.3 down to 2.9. You're just under 3 trillion. But here's the thing, guys. If the bull market was over, if Wall Street was paranoid and thinking, I tried to switch screens real quick while I'm talking, but that may not have been the best move. It's definitely not what I wanted. Damn it. Let me go back to this. Let me go back to this. Give me 1 sec. Guys, forgive me. I'm still getting used to restream. We're not used to this one. Do I click this? Okay. All right. Just going to go to Bitcoin straight up real quick. So total global has been hovering around the 2.8 to 2.9, kind of grinding sideways. Not a whole lot of major moves. But my point is, if this was it, if it was all over with and it's time to pack it up and go here, why in the hell is total global market still at 2.9? It wouldn't be. We would be down at 1.5. We would all back into stocks and or stable coins or whatever. This move right here is what's crucial on the 24-hour. This move here came down, had a little corrective move up. Boom. That was earlier, that little leg. And then we had this leg. Boom. But see, what I would take it one step further and measure this entire move as one leg. And I'll go Wes. I think it's because I'm using two different browsers, one for TCR and one regular. That's probably why it's getting a little slow. But if you look at this move here. This is the 1 hour. That's not what I wanted. Is it the daily or is it the weekly? I think it's probably, well, the daily ain't looking so hot either. Yeah, it's probably on the weekly chart what I was looking at. But and it's on the line. Okay, so let's say halfway. Boom, halfway. It ain't even the weekly. No. Bear with me, guys.
You're good, brother.
Yeah, that's not really showing what I wanted from earlier. It's kind of using Trading View kind of inside CoinGecko kind of sucks. Let me see here. I'm trying to keep it to where I'm not going too crazy though, because I don't want to get overly into the charting aspect of it right now. I'm trying to keep it basic, but basically what I was saying earlier is this range right here has been beaten to death by the whales, right? And then what I was talking about earlier, we took an elevator up and we see this whole level, right? We cheated. We went to the warp zone, and now the market makers, you had an upward movement, which I hate. If you get a big move like this, guys, you get a big move up, and then all of a sudden you're going up in an angle, that's bad. Because anytime you go up, you're supposed to come down in a sharp angle and then continue to go up. If you're in a strong uptrend, Bitcoin will go up and then angle down sharply for the quick sell-off, and then we'll continue to run. The minute I saw this structure where we went up and then we went up at an angle, I was kind of like, and especially from the double top. Okay, you had a double top, you had an upward angle, plus you have this stupid thing, right? So you could say, well, they're not going to bring it all the way back down. Why would they bring it all the way back down? Well, 3 reasons. 1, because that's previous resistance being flipped into support to come down here. That's 68,000. I'm a little too low. 71.5. That's really low. The CME gap is right here, you guys. CME gap's around 79 to 80,000, I believe. The CME gap is just below where we are. We are going to hit the CME gap. I think. Now, like what Wes is saying, what if they brought us here just to fake us out, line up the shorts, right? Get everybody super bearish. And man, if they got us so close to the CME gap without taking us there, Wes, do you know how freaking incredible that is to be able to control Bitcoin's price that accurately?
It's scary. Yeah.
If the market makers are doing that, they're just showing off at that point. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're just showing off. But I don't think that's what we're gonna get. What I think we're gonna get is whoever this whale is at this level here, 76,460. That's a whale. So they own this level. Whoever owns this level and owns this level, I think will bring us down to this level again because they already bought this level. They already bought this level. There's trading that can be done in between $72,000 and $86,000. There's a whole wide range that could trade there. The question is, are we going to kind of go sideways in that range a little bit? When are they going to start it? Are they going to do it in the next couple of days? Are they going to do it over the weekend? You know, can we fizzle down and go sideways and down over the weekend? I want to see what Wes has to say. I want to see what Lux Algo has to say. But from a psychological standpoint, it makes sense, you guys. Even if we dropped all the way down, and I know nobody wants to hear this shit, but even if we drop down to $73,000, we would still just be turning previous resistance into support, and it would still be in an uptrend. Technically speaking, we would still be in a freaking uptrend. So everybody's got to stop this uber bearish shit, because even if we did this, right? Oh, you bastard. Even if we did that and fell off a cliff and came down here, everyone and their mother would be screaming, that's it. It's over. We're no more bull.
Yeah.
It's not happening, right? You could see that happen, and then you could also see some shit like this, right? And then all of a sudden you bounce off of that, and then you go up here, and then you hit your head again at this, using that as resistance, trade sideways. We could have something like that play out. So I'm going to close my screen because it's getting stupid laggy right now. But my point with all of that is I think that it's not the view I want. That's not it either. Wes, can you do that? Can you get us just me and you? Because I don't know. This menu is totally different. Sentiment is down. You know, viewership is down. Even on the videos, viewership's down. I know everyone's depressed. Everyone's pissed off. Everyone's aggravated. But listen to me. 2021 is a year after the halving. 2025 is a year after this halving. 2021 saw bigger gains than 2020, right? It wasn't long-lived. It was kind of short, but the real Pico top didn't happen until after a year after the halving. We just had the halving 2024. Here we are 2025 in the beginning of the year, and everybody's just hanging their mitts up. Oh, it's over. It's over. Even though 96% of the time the CME gaps get filled, even though we're still in an uptrend, even if we fall down as low as $76,000 or even a little lower, and you guys are getting freaking bearish and ready to quit and ready to say the bull market's over. And I am not seeing that. And I hope Wes can bring some charts up and maybe show me otherwise. The Trump tariffs, I get it. There's all this crap. But dude, I'm not trusting it. I'm not buying it. The bull market is not over. I do think that Trump and Elon and the United States Department told you that they were going to be buying Bitcoin. They told you that a positive crypto administration was coming in, and then you see the market dip. What the hell do you think they want? Do you think they're going to tell you they're going to buy the shit and then they're going to pump it and make themselves pay more money for it? No. These guys are animals when it comes to money. Trump is a freaking animal. Whether you love him, hate him, he knows how to make money. Elon Musk knows how to make money. These guys want to say they want to buy something. They're bullish on something. Hey, there's a discount. There's a CME gap. They dropped it. Buy the freaking dip, dude. Don't be a stupid retail, dumb little fish. Become a remora. Think like the whales think. This is your moment, dude. If you guys sell your coins right now, if you get out of the market right now, you're gonna make the worst move of your life. I think this is right before the explosive move. I think the explosive move of this year is coming very soon. And I could be totally wrong. And if I am, I'll shut my mouth for 3 years. But I'm just not seeing that. And I think it's very scary right now. If you're considering getting out of the market, you're considering leaving, you're considering selling, I strongly urge you not to do so right now. I think this is the absolute worst time that you could leave the market. That's with everything in me. That's how I feel. And I can't say it any other way than that. But I want to see what Wes has to say. Let's let Wes bring some charts up because this is very important. And we need to look at Lux Algo. We need to see what's going on.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Guys, if you are in the chat, if you're in the chat, don't be a stranger, man. Come in and say what's up. We're going to pull up Lux Algo. If there's anything you want us to look at, man, go ahead and do so. You're right, dude. Sentiment is shit. Everybody. All right, let me pull up the chart, and then we'll get started here. Let me pull this up. We'll get started. Because there was so many things you said that I wanted to touch on here. And I want to try to remember what they were.
Oh, that was cool. It was like bloop, bloop.
All right. So this is the monthly, and everything that I'm going to say tonight, especially on these higher time frames on the monthly and on the weekly, the same thing, dude. Same thing that we've talked about since we made this lower or this higher low here, right? We have our bottom that happened here on the monthly, a higher low, and now we're making another higher low, right? When you're looking at this chart, yes, it looks completely different than 2021, 2020. It looks different now, man. Like we came up and broke our previous all-time high way quicker than we did in between 2017 and 2021, right? We talked about that. You know, it was like almost 1,100 days from the time we peaked out until we broke and made a new all-time high. It was like 1,100 days. It didn't take us that long this time, man, especially with the ETF talk and everything. It only took us 800 and some change to make a new all-time high. So we're getting these consolidation periods because we were so ahead of the markets, not because we're, the shit's over and, it's done for. I mean, there's way too much bullish shit that's happening in the background for it to be over with. It's not the right time. We've been on these cycles. We've hit these cycles on the dot every single cycle. Top comes in, bottom, everything is just right on the money, dude. So we still have a long time to go. We still have a lot of months to go, dude, until we top out, in my opinion. And I think most people agree with that. They're just getting confused on this price action because we haven't done this before. We haven't come up this fast and made a new all-time high that quick before. So it's throwing everybody off, man, right? It's throwing everybody off. And it's throwing the indicators off, too. It's throwing the indicators off as well. Yep. So I just want to, reiterate what Sierra's saying. And this is something we've spoken about. When we're making new highs like this, all right, bottom, shit. Hold on. Here we go. All right, so this is our bottom, right? Made a high, low, high. Put it at the close. Low, higher low. And now we're just making a higher low, man. That's all this is, y'all. That's all this is. The trend continuation level is that area where Sierra was just talking about. It's that area that everybody is saying that we're going to come back to. Everybody is now talking about this trend continuation level at 73, 72 in that area. And we could come back, hit that level, but it's healthy. Even if we did, it's healthy. And that is a huge opportunity. If you can get Bitcoin $10,000 cheaper than it is right now, huge opportunity. And that's not even 30% down. Technically, 20%, in stocks, 20% is considered a bear market. We're going into a bear market. That's not crypto, man. Crypto does 30% dips like it's nothing, dude. This is nothing new, guys. We've been through this. If you've been here, we've been through this. We've been through this a few times. Don't get fucking scared, man. It's not a time to get scared. It's time to lock in, refocus, and make some money, dude. Like, this is a huge opportunity. Huge opportunity. This red line that I have right here, That is our previous low. This is where we closed at. This is the level we need to be scared of. 60,000.
Yes.
This is that close on the monthly. This is the level that we need to be scared of. Not 73, not 85, no, dude. When you see us come down here and close below 60,000, that's when we say, you know what, man, it was fun.
It's over. Pack it
like,
up. And even then, it's not really.
Then, though, we could get a nice relief rally. So you could have like a short-term opportunity. If we did go there, we're going to bounce hard and then, for that correction wave back up and then come back down. That would still be a good opportunity. The opportunity is still here, guys. The opportunity hasn't gone anywhere, and we still have a lot of time left. They want you to think that it's over. It's not over, man. It is not over, dude. It is not over. A little scary, yes. I mean, what? The fear and greed index got all the way down to 10 the other day. Extreme fear, dude. 10. Did you see that?
Jeez.
Yeah.
We ain't even filled the freaking gap. You guys, we ain't even bounced off of previous resistance yet. And y'all are at a 10 in fear?
Yeah, man.
Y'all better tighten up, man.
Yeah.
Y'all better tighten up. Some of y'all have not lived off of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and ramen noodles, and it shows. It shows. Because if you're scared right now, if you are scared right now, let me just remind you that less than 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, Bitcoin was worth $15,000. Now we go to 109 and we come down to 86 and you're scared or you're complaining or you're bearish or you think the asset has changed or you think the tech has changed or you think it's, Larry Fink and all these guys are just, they're wrong about the scarcity of Bitcoin. Let me remind you the scarcity level of Bitcoin. There's only 21 million. There's only 2 million available on exchanges out of 21 million. There's, I think, less than 1 million left to be mined or whatever. The scarcity has not changed. If anything, people have died and lost their keys and lost their Bitcoin. If anything, it's more scarce than it was 13 years ago, right? I'm telling you right now, if you sell your Bitcoin or if you sell your alts, you are going to freaking regret it because I feel like this is getting close to your chance of 2020. If you weren't in 2020 and you're like, man, I missed this shit, and you're tuning in right now and you're watching right now, hello, wake up. This is your 2020. This is your COVID-19. This is it. You're not going to get $50,000 Bitcoin. You ain't getting it. You may have missed that entry. Okay. 60,000, like Wes said, I agree. That's the line we should start biting our nails. 73, 74, we're bouncing off of previous resistance.
Yeah.
We're good. Let's close this freaking gap. Let's stay right here. Let's go sideways. Let's go down to 80. Let's close that stupid CME gap so we don't have to worry about the shit no more. Right? And let's go down to 76. Let's touch that MFR. Let's bounce off of previous resistance and let's continue the bull run.
I do want to point out.
I don't want to see us. I don't want to see us go up yet, Wes. I want to see us finish going down. Let's clear the gap. Let's hit 76 and let's roll. Let's roll, baby.
I just want to point out, man. You take this from the closes. I mean, you can see, guys, we're right here. We're at the 0.5. We've come down from close to close, bottom to top. We're sitting at the 0.5. So this is healthy, man. This is healthy. Now, the wick, the candle itself is like super bearish. I'm not going to lie. It is. But maybe that's what we needed, man, to flush some people out. Maybe that's what we needed. I mean, it's healthy, man. We're not in an area like it's not something that is unusual. We just filled a nice volume gap, right? We came down. We just hit that volume gap from this wick here. So we've got that filled. You look at the weekly. All right. Look at the weekly, and you take it from this breakout point. I know I've pointed this out before. This breakout right here to the top, from the breakout to the top, we're at the 0.618.
Damn. Perfect.
So we're chilling right there, man. And we're just trying to finish wave 4, man. This wave 4 correction. We're just trying to finish it. And I'll be honest, man, like it will be nothing to wick down. Like series talked about, it will be nothing to wick down to that 80K. We've already gone to like 82, 83-ish, something like that, I think is the low. And I'm surprised we didn't fill that gap. But I think they're toying with us, man. You know, after going to 82 and not filling that gap, dude, I think that this is something that they want to hang over our head a little bit longer, in my opinion, man. So we'll see. But I mean, everything is pointing towards this being healthy. I mean, look, dude, the smart money flow hasn't even gone into the red yet, right? So we got to see, man. We got to see. And this right here, this entire move looks like this, like right here on this chart. You know, I've been obsessed with this lately. So, but this move looks like this. I mean, we go up, down, and then a capitulation wick. And you take it over here. What do we do? Up, down. Nice little red capitulation candle. So we're just in that, you know, chop zone here, man. And we finally got a nice bearish candle. I mean, we just got to see, man. We got to see. But I just want to make it clear, dude. Now's not the time to panic. It's not the time to panic, man. It's time to lock in, dude.
I think from now to $76,000 over the next week or two is highly likely to happen.
Everybody's
over the next
that, dude.
I think it's highly likely to happen. I think it is likely to happen. And I'm going to tell you
everybody
why.
Was saying, what was this level here? Everybody was saying 38 back here, wasn't it? No, it's 44 because of this level here, or maybe it was this right here. But remember, that was when everyone on YouTube, all the influencers were saying, even what's the dude's name?
Maybe we just hit 80. Maybe we just hit 79, 80, and they filled the gap, and then we roll.
As soon as everybody was saying, I mean, hell, even Jeb put out a video saying we're going to 72. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just starting to see that a lot. I mean, it could happen. The last time that we were in this kind of move here, that was when everybody said we were going to, you know, the bull market was over and we were going to go below this higher low here and make a new low.
Yeah. No, I don't think we're going to 72. What I was saying is 77, 78 on the wick. I think we crashed through the CME gap fairly soon. I would say in less than a week. We would crash through the CME gap, close that bitch, and you get a wick down to maybe 76, 77. But I agree with you. I don't think the floor falls out and we go all the way down to 70K. Right? I'm not calling for 70K. What I'm saying is I think that the CME gap is gonna prove to be fairly tough to fill. It already has been, but we're gonna fill it. Like I'm almost certain. I'm still 90%.
Isn't it like a 90, like 95%?
96%. It's 96% every time
of these CME gaps get filled. So,
and you know, here's the thing. Let's go back a couple of weeks, 3-4 weeks ago when we said this, Wes. I said the CME gap at 80, we have two options. Market makers could run us up to our price target of 120 and then crash us down to fill the gap, or they just take us down first. And I said the latter would be better. I said let them take us down first, because then we have something to look forward to. We have one more entry to buy, and then we have something to look forward to on the pump. Now, if you think this was a double top and the market's over and we're in the bear market, then everything I'm saying doesn't matter. But if the bull market is not over, if this is a correction and the 80K CME gap gets filled and we continue to run up, you could not ask for a more bullish setup. You could not ask for a better entry. You could not ask for better charting. I mean, yeah, you had this stupid skip over a level thing, but like Wes said, that descending wedge channel there, it's kind of like a descending channel. That last move we had, and then we broke up. It had 1, 2, 3 chances to go down, and on the third one, it went low, and it wicked back up, and then the fourth red candle, it kind of went like that. That was a big red candle we just had. It took every ounce of energy for the market makers to push us to $84,000. That took a lot of balls, a lot of money to push us that low. And I do think it's orchestrated, let's just say. But I think what's going to happen is I think it's going to take every ounce of gusto they have to drop us to clear the CME gap. And I think on the wick, you just scrape around $76,000, $77,000 Bitcoin, and then bounce.
You know what?
That's what I see. That's what I'm seeing.
This gap, dude. Hold on, cause I want to see how close we at. 80K is like dead in the center of the gap, right? Am I right?
79,600. I think it's 79,680 or some shit. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Look at that, dude. Look how close we came.
Look how close we are, dude. Right there.
And that's why I'm like, bro,
they're gonna play with us. They're gonna send us back up first, then back down. Probably,
like
fuckers.
All right, so looking at this, man, and kind of going off of, let's say we do close the CME gap. Let's say we do come back here and retest this high, right? This swing high. That's a major swing high. Let's say we come back and retest it. So what I'm thinking happens, let me switch back to the Bitcoin chart. So just basing it off of that and looking at a few other things, man, I'm thinking that we come down, right? This is going to be our down. Maybe we pop up from here. We hit correct, come back up to about 96, 90. Yep. I don't know. Well, there's a 92 there also. But technically that bottom, that low right there, is the next level of support. Flip that into resistance, boom, and then we come down. So if it does happen, I think that's how it's going to happen. And I think I might have went down.
And I'm not bucking you on that, because think about how much the market makers would clean house if they do that. Think about the whales, you guys. They've got a lot of people to panic off of that last red candle, right? Everyone's panicked. Everyone's like, oh shit, the gap's at 80. We're falling, but we had a double top. You got so many reasons to be scared. Every influencer with a man bun is on YouTube screaming, telling you that we're going to 10K again. So you got all these asshats. Hopefully you're not listening to them. But every KOL is on YouTube screaming for you to sell and short. So the market makers go down this close to the CME, and then where do they go? Like Wes said, screw it. Pump it back up to they could retrace this whole friggin' candle tomorrow. If the market makers really want to be assass, they could retrace this entire red candle, right? Eat this entire red candle right back up, and then do it again. Ooh, that would be brutal. That would shake so many people out. But here's the thing. If you zoom out and you stay focused on what the levels are that we're showing you, none of this shit matters, because you're going to know, unless you're trading. If you're trading, then yeah, you could get hurt. But if you're zoomed out and you're like, I ain't leaving, the bull market's here, I'm not leaving. If you're not leaving, then this shit doesn't matter, because let them trace it down, let them trace it up, let people get wrecked, right? Just buy right now all the way down to 76 and you're golden. You're Gucci. If you buy from here down and just DCA from here down, right? If we get the pump, just know we might not be off to the races yet. We might hit our head on that level. I agree with what Wes is saying, 100%. I think no matter how they do this, I think what Wes is saying is going to play out. I think we're going to get a somewhat of a recovery. I think it'll be short-lived. We'll hit our head one more time. And the market makers I still think they're going to close the gap, but I think that they will try to fake us once or twice before they close that gap. And that could happen over this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. There's definitely a lot of things to look at. I just think that and I know Sierra, you agree, man. You gotta look at it, zoom the F out. Zoom the F out, man. It's not over until we break those levels. And until then, we're still in a correction wave 4. We're looking for that last wave 5. And people, I mean, there's still people calling for $180,000, $250,000 Bitcoins, dude, by the end of the year. You know why? Because we still have a long time left, man. We still got a long time left. Guys, go look back at in 2020. Go look back in 2020. I didn't get in. Let me show you. I didn't get in until
show them where you got
right
in,
here, dude. Right here. So all of this had already happened. This is when I got in right here. So I'm only like 2 months into when I got in 4 years ago. And I'm telling you guys, this took a long time. And I remember, dude, it took a long time. It felt like a long time, at least. I mean, that was a long time moving up like that, man.
Yeah, dude.
And I remember
Yeah,
when
dude.
this happened, and it feels how it feels right now.
Yeah, that was a
I
little scary.
remember
That move
that was the
was
first
scary. I
time I
remember
actually
that shit.
called you and said, what is this shit
I
again?
don't know about this shit. Yeah, what are we doing? Would you have me buy this
What is this
Ethereum?
shit again, man? Explain it to me a little bit better. And it forces you to, it forces you to do your own research and figure out what you're actually investing in. So maybe we need that right now. Maybe people need to, they're dumping their bags and then they're going, shit, let me look into this a little more, dude, before I start buying anymore. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's just part of the market. Everybody's depressed. It's part of that, psychology, the cheat sheet or whatever. We get depressed, we get max depression, and then we get euphoria shortly after.
Look at that. Look at that massive cup and
man.
handle. Just look at the
Would
size
you
of
look
that
at
bowl
it?
and
Just
handle.
look at it.
Look at that. Look at that bowl and handle. Measure that and extrapolate that for the people, would you?
This is one that
measure that
this
bowl.
Is one we were looking at.
Look at the size of this bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God!
I'm just gonna right here.
Put it right there. Yeah, it don't matter. Top to bottom. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What Wes is doing right now is measuring the cup and handle move. There's a big bowl and then there's a little handle. He's extrapolating and putting it up 120.
Yeah.
All roads lead to 120.
Right here will take us to 120. But I'll be honest with you. I think that maybe this move, that 120, we should probably be around 120 right now. But, we're just struggling here, man. Dude, we talked about the 100K level. They do not want it above 100,000. They took it up there, they took it up there for a minute. They don't want it up there right there. Not yet, man. They want to keep it below 100K for a little while.
And that goes into what our boy over on that was on the CT stream, Mr. Professional Trader, said 120 is going to be the top.
What he said. He was probably measuring that.
If that's true, he was, and he's saying that'll be it, and then he's out. But like you said, if you got in at 15,000 and you rode all the way up to 120, you're straight. Who gives a shit? But the reality of the situation is, if 120 is going to be the freaking top, then the delayed cycle is 100% in effect in my mind, because 2020 all levels said we hit 100K. 2024 all levels say we hit 275K. So if we hit 100 or 109 in 2024 and we were supposed to hit it in 2020, then it's going to be freaking 2028 until my price target hits. It'll be one more freaking halving, and that means that the delayed cycle theory, because of COVID and all the other interference, Sam Pankey-Friedy and all this other BS, that means it's 100% locked in. But I don't think that the delayed cycle is going to be strong enough yet to where 120 is going to be the top, and that's it.
Look, I think people are also forgetting, man. We've had a lot of bullshit happen lately. We've had the getting denied our Bitcoin reserves. That just happened. The tariffs that's going on. We had one of the biggest hacks in the history of crypto. That just happened. That was just as big as the events that took place back here. And we got to keep that in mind, man. The fact that it's because I haven't really heard too much about it. Like, it hasn't affected people directly, that I'm in touch with or whatever. The FTX, the Terra Luna shit, that affected people around me. This right here hasn't affected, too many people that I know personally. But it was a huge hack, dude. Huge hack. And, we just got a lot of stuff going on as well, man. So it's been rough. Even though we were correcting already, we had all that stuff happen. And didn't he just announce tariffs on Europe or something? These things have effects. They paused the rate cuts. These things have effects. They're talking about pausing the rate cuts in March. It has an effect on it. But in time, dude, they will cut the rates. The money supply will expand, and we will get the rally that we so deserve.
And I think what it's going to be is possibly midway through March, and you get the April, May, June pump. like we got in 2020. I believe it was 2020. We got an April, May, June run. And I think after June, we go sideways and consolidate, and then we get to October, November, December for the finish out bang. I've been saying that all year. I think that that's what's going to happen. I originally thought February we would have our breakout and head up to 120. Then once, like you said, the Trump tariffs and all this other BS, and let's get it not confused. We're still recovering from COVID. The entire world is recovering from COVID, 2020, vaccines, tariffs, the Gaza incident, the wars, the Ukraine, the Joe Biden versus Trump. You've had America at each other's throats, right versus left, red versus blue. You've had so much shit going on in the last 4 years. But shit has been going on since the beginning of time, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a new thing. Markets always have had to deal with wars, death, religion, politics, and all this other shit. So nothing changes on that front. The only thing that I was saying about the delayed cycle theory was that because of the COVID pause on life, let's just admit it, everyone had to hit pause on their life. If you were not watching your TV screen at one point or another in the last 4 years, you live out in the woods. Okay. Everybody was affected by COVID. The entire world was affected. We have not seen all the repercussions from all the restaurants that got shut down in 2020, all the families that lost money. We haven't seen everything settle yet. The dust hasn't fully settled. So you gotta factor in all that. You got to factor in the Trump tariffs. Yes, you got to play into that. But at the same time, I think Bitcoin's going to do what it does. Of course, dude. And I think Bitcoin is going to keep trucking along. And I don't think 120 is the top.
And I just want to say real quick, first of all, GMB, what's up, my man? Diogo, what's up, dude? Good to see you here. And Daniel, thanks for tuning in. The first time we got a new in the world of crypto. I'm going to cover us real fast, Siri. New in the world of crypto, 10 weeks in. Love it. Let's go, man. This market just starting. Yeah, man. Welcome, dude. Welcome, man. We created this channel for people like you, and we just really appreciate you being here, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, we did. Our passion is still with people that are just coming in and give them a little guidance, because I know right now that chart that Wes has on the screen right now looks like, oh my God, but it actually looks kind of refreshing.
This is what I was going to point out. And just to comment on what you were saying. Yeah, there's so much happening right now. We are still in a bull market. We get this FUD that comes out, and when it comes out back to back to back, and it's also macro shit where you have investors and the S&P and like old school investors, taking money out, and you know what I mean? Like that, it's going to have an effect. It is going to have an effect, but I don't think it's enough to crash the freaking markets to a point to where we are, talking about bear markets, dude. Like everybody chill the fuck out. But here, Siri, look at this move. Look what we did here back in 2020 or 2021. Yep. All right. So we came up. That was when we broke into a new all-time high, and we peaked out. We put a nice little, this was our swing high. This was a major swing high here, and we came back down, corrected. I believe that was around 30%. Yeah, that was our 30% correction. First one technically in that bull run here. So 30% there. And what did we do? All right, we come up, we broke that area, and we made a new swing high and a new major swing low. Look at these, man. 30% here. What is this one? This one is 25% here. So that happened. This is a weekly chart. So this happened like back to back. But what did Bitcoin do? It kept on trucking along, right? But my point is this is January, or this is January here coming into it. This is February. Boom. And that is what Siri's talking about when we got our February, March, April pump. Like this is what happened February, March, April. And that was when we made that new all-time high. And then I believe it was Terra Luna that crashed first and caused all of this. But right now, guys, you have to understand this is like we're just now getting to what, 22%, 21%. Like, that is nothing, man. And this was when everybody was saying that we were going to come back down and fall below this previous trend continuation level or make a new low, and the bull market was over. The bull market was over back here too, guys. The bull market was over back here too. Like, this is nothing new. This is nothing new, man. So I just wanted to point that out, man.
Man. Yeah, I think the only thing that's the only concern I have at this point with I don't have any concern with short-term price action, to be honest with you, because I don't give a shit. If this is the start of the bear market, my ass is going to be here 3 to 4 years from now anyway. I don't give a damn. You ain't running my ass off. So I don't care. I will. Let's say that was the top. Let's say 109 is the top. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. Fine. Let's go with the gamble that 109 was the absolute top, double top. And now we're just going to go down. We're going to freaking crash. We're going down to 70. We're going down to 60 or 50. Let's just pretend, okay? Let's pretend that was the top. Wouldn't you want to be owning these levels like the whales do to get in for the next cycle? Like if you're new, right? You're new and you just bought the top at 109, right? And you're like, damn it. Okay, well, fine. Now that we're at 84, 91 down to 84, if this is the bear market, you should buy a little bit now. Then when we go further down, you should buy a little bit more. Then when we go down a little bit, you should buy a little more, all the way down to the bottom of the bear. I mean, I guess it's easy for me to say that because this channel was born in the bear market. We were literally molded by the bear market. So it's easier for me to deal with because I've been through this cycle before. But that's the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is you're going to be able to buy dips all the way down to the bottom. That's the worst case scenario, which means you'd have to give yourself 2 to 3 years. And I don't think that's going to happen. I don't even think the bear market's going to be 3 years anymore after this shit. I think Bitcoin's going to start leveling out. But to be fair, we're playing the worst case scenario thing. You're still getting fire entries and you're doing what the whales do. You're buying on the way down. That's my point. The whales don't buy on the way up. That was the biggest mistake I made in 2021. I said, I'm going to be rich forever because I look at this. I already made, a couple 10, 20, whatever it was that I made. And I'm like, I'm rich, biatch, right? I'm a genius. And what did I keep doing? I was like, I'm going to buy more,
Of course,
it's going up.
Right.
Why not? Let's buy more, and that's what taught me the lesson. Oh shit. While we were buying more on the way up, the whales were getting out. So what do you think's happening right now? Price is going down right now. What do you think the whales are doing? If the price is going down right now, what are they doing? They're buying. Even if that was the top, guess what? They're still freaking buying, you guys.
People are saying that, well, no, they're not, because did you see all the outflows coming out of BlackRock the other day? That is retail, man. That is fucking retail, bro. That is BlackRock is holding, custodying their Bitcoin. That's not BlackRock's Bitcoin. They're custodying for people. That is it.
And get them the hell out. You know what? If you're a freaking boomer who just bought in, if you're trusting BlackRock to hold your Bitcoin for you, that's fine, but you're not a crypto guy. You're a stock guy. You're a Wall Street guy. And that's okay because Wall Street guys make money. But if you bitched out on this dip, go back to stocks, dude. Go back to stocks because that ain't nothing, man. That if you want the upside, you got to deal with the downside. Welcome to crypto, okay? Crypto gives you those gains. It's brutal when it falls, but it's awesome when it pumps, you guys. And if the euphoria you get when it does pump and when you have those couple of months rally like Wes is talking about, you guys, you have to live through a cycle like that to truly experience it. And what I encourage you, if you're new, I just encourage you to stick this dip out, okay? Stick this one out because the bounce from this, the gains from this, the run after this, I believe we're going much higher than 120. But even if we only went from 84 or 76 to 120, that's almost double on a freaking Bitcoin. So if you're in alts, you're going to 5-10x from here. If you sell, you're going to lose your ass. So you're better off holding and just saying, you know what, if you think that was the top and you don't want to buy anymore, that's fine. Just hold what you got, though. Make the commitment to yourself to hold what you have for 6 months to a year to 2 to 3 years and just put it away and forget about it and then come back. But don't sell right now. You sell right now, you're just that's the literal worst spot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Where are we at on the is this the TCR chart? This is our custom. There we go.
It is. I was just looking at some macro stuff. Yeah, I mean, look, we have
we ain't even turned green yet, dude. We ain't even freaking green
yet.
This shit ain't over, bro. This shit is not over.
We haven't hit the green. We're correcting. I'm gonna have to adjust this because
that is actually really awesome to see, though. Look at it.
Yeah, I had it adjusted wrong.
Bring it down. Bring it down a little. That's
but
fine.
Did you notice I had it adjusted? It wasn't even hitting this.
Yeah, it wasn't touching that at all.
Moved it or something.
Oh my God. Okay, so if you guys don't know, the green, I call it a mountaintop with the snow on the top because it kind of fades to white. That green mountaintops every time is where Bitcoin peaks on each cycle. So look where we are now. Okay, you want the most perfect spot to sell would have been the very tippy top of those green mountains. Okay, if you were a perfect seller, sell the top like Daniel, you sold the top of those green mountaintops, right? Look where we are right now. Look where Wes has his lines drawn, and you can see where he has that blue circle to the right. That's pretty much where we are right now. So are we overheated? Are we at the top of the mountain, or are we only 3/4 of the way to the top of the mountain? We are 3/4 of the way to the top of the mountain. We haven't even gotten to where it's green yet, let alone where the snow is at the top of the mountain. This indicator to me, and this is our custom indicator. This is only available on the Crypto Remora channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit like, follow us, all that good stuff. The whole chart is ours. Yeah. It's custom. You can only see this particular chart on this channel, but this is the one we're keeping an eye on to actually know when the top may be in. Okay. No green yet. Now, we haven't even started the green. So people saying that 109 is the top or even 120, that's not what this chart's telling us, man. That's not what these indicators are saying. That's not what it's not even close to what the last 3 cycles have showed us or done.
I'm looking for this here. This is something I should use this more than what I actually do. I really do like it. But I just feel like it fits on this chart a little more. But like this thing is still in the yellow here. This is your oversold, oversold indicator. And you can see when we got our sell, that was our little push down from previous cycles, our sell, and then we quickly got our buy, and that was our move up, right? This one's all jacked up, but we got it here. It just, the timing was just completely the fuck off. So got our sell, got our buy, and then that took us up. Got our sell, got our buy, and we're still yellow. Like when you see this thing turn green, I think that's when it's time to look at some trades there.
I still think we're going to 275,000 on the Pico top, 220, 230, 240, 250.
Not changing his target, man. Anthony Scaramucci, he's still saying, 250, 280.
So he's calling the same call I've been making. The difference is I've been calling for this for over a year. Even when we were at $15,000, I said we're going to 275.
No, his is 180 to 220. I think it is what he said.
You go to 220 and retail's looking at their freaking Robinhood app. You're at $220,000 Bitcoin. I got news for you. That retail's going to be like, I'm buying. And that's going to give you that gusto to 275, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's important for us to understand the overall trend, the overall move here, the target here. The target's up. The target is and it's more than 120. I'll say that. Because we went to 108, 109. I just don't. That's not it, man. That is not it. We still have a
No.
long way to go.
If 109 is it, I don't want to be in
Right.
crypto no
Let's
more.
look at some targets, man.
I'm
Let's see
done.
what Lux Algo is in here. You got anything else you want to talk about, man? Before we
No, let's bring up
let's
the
bring up the
robots, man.
robot.
Let's see what the AI, the custom Lux Algo indicator is an indicator that calculates stuff that's a lot smarter than I am. And it's a great indicator. It gives you buy and sell signals. Wes has been using it for over
Been
almost
over a
year and a
yeah,
half,
it's
2
been a
years almost.
year and some change, man. A year and a half almost.
And it's pretty
Bro,
damn spot on, you guys. You got to be
last
honest
week,
with you. The damn
did
thing
you see
hits.
last week? What was the target for Lux Algo? 83,000. Where do we go, man? Where do we
Bam.
go? 82.9, it looks like.
Look at where that second one is. Look at where the lower one is right now.
Oh, yeah, those are
It's
the
at
stop losses.
$80,000. That stop loss says
Those are
80,000.
stop losses. Let's see. Make sure I got my inputs in. All right. All right. So for the weekly, man, targets are to the upside. Nothing special here, but I do want to point out that we just got a sell signal in on the weekly, right? Look at the last few times that we got our sell signal in. It was pretty damn close to the bottom. Okay. So, and that happens when we're in a bullish trend and nothing is confirmed. So, yes, we did get a sell signal, but nothing has confirmed yet. We still have our smart trail in the blue and our trend catcher in the green. So, a lot of times this will act as a local bottom until you see this flip, one of these flip, and we get a confirmation that that confirms this candle. This is nothing to worry about. Targets are still to the upside. You see the green levels here, and when we do come back to these targets, they'll readjust, they'll reset, and give us our next call. But nothing to worry about on the weekly, as we were just talking about. Still looking good. Let's go to the daily. This is where we start getting a little dicey, man. A little dicey here. Dude, I want to get them to sponsor us, man. Holy shit. Let me clean this up, dude. What the hell I got going on? Damn. Let me clean this shit up. Oh, hold on. Forget I can do this.
A lot of confluence at that $80,000 level.
Yeah, and you can see our reversal zones. We're in the top part of that reversal zone here, green wave that you guys can see. We're in the top part of that. The bottom is like extreme oversold and likely to reverse here.
And that don't go any lower than 73,000, which is
these are our targets. No, it had to be on the 4 hour. We'll look at it. But on the daily, our targets are 85, which we've already crushed. And then we have that next one that is 80,000 on the weekly. Okay. And then that's like halfway right there. And then 80K, man, that's our CME gap, dude. We closed that bad boy up.
That's it.
We are getting a green triangle, a green, what do we call these, man? A bullish diamond.
That's a super
bullish
guppy.
diamond. So we got a little bullish diamond here. This is the smart money flow, the oscillator matrix. You can see we got this bullish green diamond here on the money flow. Momentum has shifted down. We are way down. So the last time that we were down here, you can see was back here, and we got a nice little push up, and that was when we started this uptrend here. So again, I'm not going to dig into all the similarities that look the same that they did from back here. But just know that we are way oversold. Momentum is very low, and to see that bullish diamond there come in is good to see.
Can you hold it right there for a sec? Hold it right there. You see where your hand is on the screen, where the hand is? Go up 1 inch. Just straight up 1 inch.
Come on, right here.
Oh no, that's where my mouse is. God bless it. Go over about Go over all the way till you hit a candle to the left. Just go left slowly until you hit a candle. Perfectly straight.
Oh, like here?
No, right there. Boom. Okay, now go up and go to the top of that green. Boom. Stop right there. You see that little blip, that little sideways blip? I was talking about this earlier. That little blip is where the whales live. Okay, the whales stop the price movement and go pause for a minute. Let me decide what I want to do, and then they allow the continuation to go. It's so small. You could say, "Well, Nick, that's a little
That would be
stupid
a
thing."
good spot
Yeah,
to
the
stop.
whales.
Yeah.
The whales don't want you. Listen to me. The whales don't want you to see what they are doing. So they make moves on the chart very sneaky. But look at how massively we cheated that level, right? That was a huge cheat. We skipped. So if you look in relation where that blip, I call it a whale blip on the radar, if you look where that level is also got confluence with the bottom of that zone, perfectly at the bottom of that zone, which means a whale owns that freaking level, which means two things to me. When I see this, it means two things. Number one, we are going to close that freaking gap. Number two, I think the price action right now, you got two choices, ladies and gentlemen. We go up, hit our head and come down, or we just go down sideways and down, hit it, and then come up. But either way, I think this is going to play out. I think uber bearishness is going to be at that $77,000 level for my ultra floor, with the CME gap closing at 80,000. Maybe we just wick down to 76, 77. That whale says, "Oh yeah, by the way, I own this shit." So boom, and we go back up. And I think that whale blip is going to be the savior of the bull market. That's going to be the trigger. That 76, 77 is my Uber floor. You may not see it, but we're definitely hitting that CME gap, bro. I just think we could go up first. Yeah. But either way, bro, that whale that owns that little blip right there, the whale that owns that 76, 77, wherever that is exactly, I don't think he's going to let us fall below that and go down to 70K. I just don't see it. I don't think so.
What Sierra is talking about, this little area here, the reason he's looking at that is because nobody else is. And this is what they like. They like those little hidden pockets right there, because everybody is talking about this right here. They're talking about this level right here.
Yep.
And they say, "Oh, look, it even acted. We got resistance here, and then a retest." Right? Nobody's looking at the top of that zone. Nobody is. And if they're not looking there, they're looking down here, where we went down and then we retested right here. So they're looking at these two zones, and then our last line in the sand to cancel the bull run here is going to be our swing low right there. So what they'll do is people will either put their trades in to go to this level, and they'll hit their take profits right there. And then the whale will be sitting right there, and that's where he's loading up, and it won't hit these targets. But people will say, like, "Oh man, all right, so where's our next level at?"
Well, we're going to hit it.
That's our swing. Yep. Yeah, we're going to go to 73. What is everybody talking about? 72, 73. So everybody's looking at this level, and they're not going to get it, dude. They're not going to get it. They're going to load up right down that little blip where nobody's watching.
Little blip.
So I do like that zone, man. If we fall below that CME, there's nothing under us, dude, except that little blip. That
little blip, and it's this big. It's this big on the chart, and you could say, "Well, that'll mean nothing." Yeah, it don't mean nothing because it's just a little blip. But here's the thing: you have to understand. You know how much money had to go whoop when that candle was going up, and it had to stop right there at that perfect spot. That's a significant amount of power to stop.
Yeah.
That and pause it, to cause it to go sideways for a second, and then they said, "Okay, now let's go." Boom, and continue. You got to have big money for that. That was either a tremendous amount of people or one big ass whale. That's why I call it the whale blip, because I just even if it was a lot of people, it's still just a whale blip to me.
You put this on the weekly here, you don't see anything. I mean, that there's a fair value gap in there, but you're there, that area is not there. You just don't see it. And I think most people, that's what they're looking at. So yeah, that'll come down and get eaten up.
And that'll be the people waiting for $73,000 Bitcoin ain't going to get it because that whale's going to say, psych. He's going to buy it all up at 76 again. He's going to say, I own this level, bitches. And he's going to buy it all up. And then you're sitting on the sideline like, I didn't buy because it's going to bounce so violent, dude. That's just what I think.
Something else I just noticed too is the smart trail. So this smart trail is used as entry zones and support levels that you don't see on the charts. And look where it's sitting at, dude. The bottom of that line is right at where Siri was just talking about, 76, 77. That shadow, I mean, we're dipping into it now. We're barely touching it. We're in there. So technically right now is a good time to buy. But I just thought it was interesting that it's also sitting right there at that level as well.
And look at the previous wicks that Wes has on the screen. Look at the purple bars. Look at every time the purple bars came into that blue zone. You had wicks, very short-lived chops, like boom, boom, boom. They didn't last long, and that's what I'm calling for, you guys. I'm not saying we're going to trade sideways for 6 months. I'm saying that this move, the CME gap down to 77, is going to be one of them type moves.
And that's what this does, man. That is what that smart trail is for. You see, we got our got our buy signal here. What do we do? On that buy signal, we came down to the blue zone, up, down to the blue zone, and then finally took off. And that was after it confirmed, right? Smart trail blue, trend catcher green. Then we got our buy, and then we came back into it. That was when it was time to buy. What are we doing now? We got this buy signal. Everything's bullish, confirmed, and we're coming back into that blue zone. So we've got a huge opportunity here, guys.
Bottom of that blue zone. Let's just say we get a wick to the bottom of that blue zone. The bottom of the blue zone, you ready, ladies and gentlemen? You ready? Is really close to that second stop loss, which is at what?
75. It's just hitting the wick. It looks like it's trying to hit the wick.
So that's a wick, which still you go between 75 and 77. You got a $2,000 range. I still say 76 to 77 is where that whale lives. So let's just call it a zone from 75 to 78 is the Uber floor. Is that fair? Is that fair to say for right now? That's our Uber floor. If we break that, then we're going to start to be concerned because that's where our whale is hanging out. That's where the poacher has his freaking nets. That little zone is the watch zone.
Right
and
there.
And you want to talk about a good buying zone? That is the money shot. That is where if you can time that, if you can put limit orders in around that zone or put a trade in to where it triggers at that level, I might even F around and trade that, dude. If it doesn't happen when I'm in bed or 3 a.m. or some stupid shit, because these assholes now, these Wall Street guys are going to sit around and be like, oh, Sunday night, 3:37 a.m. Let's go. Let's put the order. They're going to do shit like that because they're assholes.
And look where that is, dude. Look where that is for the V.
Look at that center.
Right in the center, bro.
If we say that last week, we said that last week. The path of least resistance is where they're going to take
no trading in here, dude.
None.
I love those little hidden areas on the chart, man.
Little pocket, dude.
That's something to definitely be aware of, guys, on the chart, man. A huge opportunity lies ahead of us. For sure. Let's look at, actually, let me go to the 4 hour here. Go to the full hour here. What was my trade that I got? Hold on. No, that's not what I want. Let me cut these off for a second. Clean this up. Where'd my little trade go, man? I was trying to find where my trade went in. Where I hit my trade. Oh, it was right here. Yeah. So this was Monday. This was Monday was when we fell. That was when we crashed down. And then we saw that we got our nice little green momentum. And why is it not on? Oh, I moved all my drawings. Damn. It's all good, man. It's all good.
What happened? Would you move? I'm sorry, I had
My
a
drawing,
text from my mom's.
drawings. Let me see if I can pull it up here.
My mom's boyfriend just
You all
texted
right?
me. I haven't talked to him since I left town. Yeah, he's making some damn wings, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to cook you some wings." He's a freaking beast, dude. Yeah, he's good. Wow, dude, look at that.
I was trying to find this trade that I had in. Yeah, it was here because this is when we started crashing Monday. I think I put my trade in that Tuesday because I know it came down a little bit first. Put the trade in. Something told me to sell, and I can't remember what it was. We had declining volume was one of them, I remember, but I didn't sell it at the top here because remember I was looking for it to come up and hit this. That was my original call on the show. And I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah, I remember
I'm
that
gonna wait
zone.
for it to come hit this, and then I'm gonna go short. And so I
Yep.
put along here. I made like $20 on this shit, but then I saw it rolling over, and then I saw that
Yeah.
bearish candle come in. I mean, this thing was like a full, like the body of it was just all the way. So I put my short in like right here, and then it came back up, and I'm like, of course, dude. I put a short in, and it starts going back up. So I thought I was gonna lose that, and then boom, like we just fucking fell through the floor. So that turned out to be a good trade, man, and I'm glad I took it. But I mean, there's some plays on the lower time frames. You just gotta be careful, dude. Like I wouldn't recommend it.
The potential for the double bottom. Where's the bottom of that wick on that blue candle? Just in case that's a potential double bottom. Yeah, where's that? That blue wick.
80
right there.
It's like
What's that?
82.1, 82.2.
So here's
That's
the
good
thing.
enough for me.
If we go down to 82 and then come back up to 84, 85, 86, wherever we are now, double bottom, and they trade this tight range, you could say, well, that's too tight of a range. No, it's not. Go back to the VPVR, ladies and gentlemen. Market makers got all the room right now. They could freaking sideways this bitch out for 3, 4, 5, 6 days if they wanted to.
I do. I mean, technically, that is a double bottom because we come back into that zone and close as long as we don't go below it or above it. So that is technically a double bottom, man.
That's what I'm saying. So what if they run us back up to, let's say, 80? I guess the top of that white candle is like 86-ish. So we get, let's say we get a correction tomorrow and we're like at 86. Do you think the degens on Twitter are going to be all like, cool, man, we're at 86,000 and they're going to be happy again? No, they're still going to be miserable. And that's what the whales want. They want you out. They want you bored. They want you miserable. They want you pissed off. They want you arguing with each other.
Floor's about to come out. Look. We just started the new candle. You see the body has already fallen below.
Oh yeah.
I just put that
Tapering
line right
in
there. Yeah, I mean technically, this would have been a good short, man. You drop that down to the 1 hour. As soon as we did this, man, made that lower high. That would have been a good entry there. Damn.
Yeah, I think there's a slow bleed
I'm
coming.
about to put in a short. Hold on.
If we don't bounce, wait, shit, we're breaking that wick.
Yeah,
right
we're
now.
about to break the wick. I mean, it's a new candle, but man, this thing it's when you start seeing that,
it's rolling.
Yeah, dude. Now we might go down to hit that CME tonight, dude.
So let's roll, man. Good. Come on, don't threaten me with a good time, baby. Let's go. Hit that. The sooner, you guys got to understand, the sooner, I know new people watching and be like, why are they rooting for it to go down? You guys got to understand, man. You got to get over that shit. If you're in crypto, you're in stocks, you have to train your brain to do the opposite. You should be getting scared when the market's going like this. That's when you get scared. When it's rolling up and everything's good and you're comfy, you should be looking at your best friend next to you and being like, dude, what's going to happen? That's when you need to be afraid. Right now is when you should be getting pumped up, excited. Let it go down there, man. Let it go. Let's close the gap, you guys. We actually really, 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 really need this to go ahead and happen.
Look, here it is, man. This is how it happens right here. Look, the gap is literally right here, y'all. This will be a nice 5-wave move. We broke out of the support area here. Move down, correction, move down, correction. Get that 1 wick down, man. Let's just go ahead and do it, man. I just feel like they're gonna hang it over our heads, man, for a while.
I think you would normally be right, and I think they would normally take us back up to like 80, yeah, where the 4 wave is. I think they would normally want to do that, but I think that the world is smarter since COVID. I think you had Trump and Elon announcing Doge, and they're going to be buying Bitcoin, pro Bitcoin. I think the world's sitting back on their laurels going, you know what? These motherfuckers, they're trying to buy cheap Bitcoin. Like, I think that all eyes are really on Bitcoin. I think Putin's eyeing Bitcoin. I think Xi Jinping is eyeing Bitcoin. I know Trump is eyeing Bitcoin. I know Elon's eyeing Bitcoin. I know Larry Fink is eyeing Bitcoin. We know for a fact. So if we roll over and we go down there, the only people that are going to sell right now are hopefully not you guys watching the show right now. Hopefully it's people watching the man buns on YouTube, and they're watching them, and hopefully they learn their lesson and come over to Crypto Remora and follow us, because we'll show you the real deal, man. This is the way you need to train your brain in these markets. Yeah, I'm excited. You're saying it could happen tonight. It's getting close,
Target
dude.
2 just got hit.
It's close.
Target 2 just got hit on Lux on the 1 hour. Let's see if it adjusts, man. Let's see if it adjusts. The bottom of this reversal zone is at 78. So let's just go ahead and get it over with, man. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, man.
Let me see where we're
at.
We got
bullish divergence.
Let me look on this.
We might bounce here. That would suck. No.
Yeah, I still have on CoinGecko's. CoinGecko's showing 83.8.
We got the 81.2. It's like 81.1, dude. Damn it.
You're talking less than $2,000-$3,000 move for Bitcoin. I mean,
yeah, it's
the only other thing I would say is they would take us back up to that previous VPVR, that massive level. What is that? 84.5 or something, 84,500. The only other thing I would say is they could bring us up there, which would be boring as shit. Oh, let's bring it to 84,500. Hit the head on that VPVR and then can come down, in sideways shit, dude. I mean, they could roll us sideways maybe over the weekend. Today's Thursday, bro. Think about it. Tomorrow's low volatility. The weekend, markets close Saturday. You got Sunday. So the timing of that, factor all this shit in, guys. When you're looking at the charts, think about what day it is. Think about, is there any Martin Luther King, any bank holidays on Monday? You got to think a little bit ahead in the short term. Tomorrow's the weekend. Historically speaking, you got low volume on the weekend. So are we expecting that massive mega candle back up to close this big red one tomorrow? You could, if you had uber bearish or uber bullish news tomorrow. If Trump comes out and says something about Bitcoin or tweets about Bitcoin or Dogecoin, you could have a nice flash run back up to 84.5. Sure. Yeah. But it's going to take something like that probably to do that. I don't think we're just going to have a random pump back up. I don't think it's worth it for the market makers to run us right back up.
Yeah, if we're going to do it,
I think what Wes is saying, it's going to happen in the next 72 hours. We could just roll over.
Literally no liquidity left all the way up until 85,000.
84,500.
Bunch of levels going down to 79.6, about like 40 million in liquidations directly below us. I mean, we're right there, dude.
40 million below us, and what's above us?
Nothing. So 85K is where we would get our first major liquidation, I guess. 27 million.
Well, 80. 27 millions above us and 40 millions below us
in the immediate. Yeah. I just think that, I don't know, man. Like, I want to see this thing get filled so we can move past it. But I just don't think they're going to. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen now. Like, we're just so close.
Or over the weekend.
Just so close.
We got one more. You got tomorrow is it, and then you got the weekend. So it's possible that they just give it all the juice they have
just
tomorrow, one more trading day,
need.
and then let it slow bleed over the weekend down to
Did
Monday morning. And then they open Monday.
We needed
boom
1.2% to get to the 80K level. A 1.2% pool. Like, bro, what the hell, man? Make it happen.
That's insane. That's insane that we got that close and didn't fill it, right? That's
Do you see this?
Nuts.
Look at Lux Algo, man.
Yeah.
This is why I love Lux Algo. Look at that second target, bro. I mean, good Lord. Fucking beast, man. Let's look at the 15-minute. Give us a little insight here.
Damn, it's already hitting the bottom of that
11.
channel. God, that is so close, dude.
See where that's at?
That's insane, man. That's why I keep saying there's a potential for a stupid mini rally tomorrow back up to 84,500. Hit our head over the weekend, slowly bleed down. I think that's what's going to be my call. I think my call is going to end up being a slow corrective move up to 84,500. Right. Hit our head, and then we're going to slow bleed tomorrow night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday morning. Monday morning, we're right back exactly where we are right now. Yep. That's my call as of right now.
So something I will say this, man. Where is all right? I'll say this. We just got a buy signal on the 15-minute. Got a buy signal that got confirmed by both the Smart Trail and the Trend Catcher. We've already hit our second, what's called here, our second take profit. But the money flow is just now leaving. Like, it's just now starting to cross over. And the targets didn't readjust. I don't know, man.
Yeah, dude. I think that's going to be my call from a psychological standpoint. Going into the weekend, CME gap down there. I don't see any uber bullishness getting crazy right now in the short term. I think the bounce back up to 84,500 overnight-ish by tomorrow-ish. It's either that, it's either we go up to 84.5 and then come down to CME, or we just slow bleed from now until Monday down to the CME fill it.
Did you see this up here?
Yeah, there's another gap above us.
Know that.
Yeah, there's the other gap's at what, 93? Boy, wouldn't that be some rotten ass shit if they just take us up to 93 tomorrow and fill that gap and then come back down? Boy, that would that would piss people off.
We're watching it, y'all.
I mean, it'd probably make people happy.
We're watching it. Let's see.
Yeah, we're keeping an eye on these whales. These whales are being very, very sneaky right now, you guys. I am super sneaky, sneaky. I am very sneaky. I am very sneaky, sir.
I don't know, man. We just got a bearish crossover. I think we're about to go. I don't know, dude. I just got a feeling.
Let's go fill the bitch.
If it's going to happen, I feel like it's going to happen tonight.
Fill it up. Fill her up, please. Fill the gap, please.
Yeah, we just broke structure on that.
See, that's where I was saying the double. Oh, look at that. There goes the double bottom. That if she don't want to hold. She's not wanting to hold.
Bro, we need to start a live trading night, dude.
Go on. I know, right? Go on.
Start a live trading night.
Well, okay, look at that previous wick, though. Look at that blue wick on the past there, right there. Where's that at? The bottom of that wick. Where's that? That's broke. It just got broke, too.
Broke.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. It could happen on a stream. That'd be some shit, wouldn't it?
It bounced.
Go ahead. Break. Did it bounce right there?
Yeah.
She's wanting to hold.
There we go.
84,500, bro. You got 3 levels right there. It's if she don't bounce right here, we could fill the gap by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. She's breaking it right now.
This damn thing come back, hit that, dude. That would have been that would be a perfect trade.
Oh, look at her falling, man. You super sneaky bastards. Yep, 82.2, baby. She's falling. Damn, man. That would have been a good short. Let me hop on the VPN real quick.
Yeah, we should look into doing the live trading. Dude, do you have a remote control? Or not remote control. A gaming controller?
I have a PlayStation 4.
Dude, variance is controller enabled.
Will PlayStation 4
yeah,
work or no?
Yeah, it'll work. I think it should.
All right. I can, if not, I can hit Daniel up and see if he's got an
Bro,
Xbox controller.
it's so fun, man. You're gonna love it, dude. I was about to call and wake you up, man. It was like 3 a.m. I'm like, oh, dude, Sierra's gonna love this shit.
Do you have anything else? Do you have anything else in the past other than that blue wick that we could possibly?
Yeah, let me look at the 4 hour here.
I don't think so, dude. Not till way back there.
The gap, dude. The gap is the only thing,
dude.
man.
There ain't shit. This is it, bro. This could literally happen on stream. That would be.
We're about to break it. I mean, we've got sell volume ticking up. Let's see what this one does.
Yeah, it is picking up, isn't it? Damn, dude.
Let's just get it over with.
This could happen right on this. I know, dude. Let's just go, bro. We're right there. There it is. She's falling. She's rolling over.
Baby, go, baby, go.
She's rolling over.
Go, baby, go.
Ahead, fill that bitch. We need to go ahead and put a long in down there, don't you think?
Oh shit.
We should be ready. You got a long on the side?
I didn't even think about that, dude.
Yeah, dude. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a nice stream. We are gonna hop off here and no. We're gonna hold tight for 1 second. We are gonna hold tight. Come on. Well, at least you know the market makers aren't going to be completely brutal. They're not going to take us up to 93 and then down. That would be some just...
Yeah, that would suck, dude.
Would be horrible. That would be horrible. You guys make sure you hit subscribe on the channel, please. We put a lot of work in. All we ask you, we don't want your money. All we want your thumbs up on the like and the subscribe. That's all you got to do, man, to help us out, please. We're trying to grow this channel, man. We're trying to get some viewers in here. Definitely helps us out. 82,400.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go.
I mean, you're in that less than $2,000 freaking range for this gap. These market makers are probably Larry Fink and Gensler are drinking coffee right now next to Elizabeth Warren, just laughing at the charts. They just laughing.
I want to see these readjust, man. I wish I could. I want to see these targets readjust.
Let me see. I'm going to call out just while we got the charts out, guys. Okay. So I'm going to give you a refresh. Oh my God. ETH's at 2,200. Nice entry on ETH. Solana sitting at 132. That's a beautiful sale. Let's see. Cardano's at 61 cents. I remember I said to GMB last week, I said, you think 76 cents is good, or you think I should wait and get in a little lower?
That next candle.
Cardano's at 61 cents. That's a nice entry on Cardano.
Come on.
Stanky Lank is at $14. Let's pull up. Polkadot's at $4.74. Hype is
what's Hype at?
Engine that could, bro. Hype's at $19.93. You ain't getting that cheap Hype, bro. $19. That fucker is like, nope. Right around just under 20 bucks.
This is where we wanted to put that short in right here. Let's see if we can looks like we're getting rejected.
Oh, God. I don't even want to look at HFT. Ooh, HFT's at 8 cents.
The
Not as bad as I thought.
We're like doing really good this earlier today.
Considering, yeah.
Let's
look at Say
some
Chain.
Up like freaking 15%, 10%.
Say Chain's down at 24 cents. That's a good little entry. Bro, my GPU. Let's see. GPU's at 42 cents, bro. That's brutal. I don't even want to open my wallet, bro. God, that hurts. But you know what? This is it, man. This is the opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new and you're watching right now, you are you have some people. What, did we bounce already?
This is the 5 minute. I'm just trying to dig into it a little bit more.
You know what? You rarely get to watch the 5 minute and 15-minute chart in crypto anymore because it's just been so freaking boring. So this is actually kind of exciting to be able to tune into the 5 minute and the 15-minute and actually be like, oh wow, there's some movement here. Look at us hitting our head on the 5 minute right there. 13? Boom. Where's that bounce, dude? Where's that? 82. Look at that shit. I think we hit our head right here on that line
That's what
you
I was
got,
hoping
buddy, and
for.
keep coming down. That's what I think. Man, we still have a lot of way to go, though, dude, before we get down to the 80K. I mean, we still have a fairly decent move to get down there.
Yeah, if we
So we could chop. We could chop a little bit. If we don't get a massive candle in the next couple of minutes, then we could just, slow bleed down there. And it's possible that's what they're doing right now. They're going to time capitulate. Whales could be going, you know what? Screw it. And this is very likely that they could stretch it out over the weekend, because then how many people, think about it, they're going to be out at the bar on their phone. They're going to look at the price of Bitcoin. They bought it at 102. They FOMO'd in at 103, and they're looking at it at a measly 82, and they're going to go, you know what? This, I'm going to sell what I bought. I'm going to sell that $50 I bought. I'm going to buy myself a round of drinks because this shit's done. I lost $20. And those people will probably never come back to crypto. And that's the sad state of where we're at right now. Time capitulation, boredom capitulation.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it. This is where it gets exciting, you guys. This is where you should be excited.
So this move right here, we have, it was support flipped into resistance as of right now, and it's the 0.5. So if we open up this next candle below this, and it's engulfing bearish candle, that would be a beautiful short, man, down to the CME.
Short it down to the CME and then long that bitch.
And guys, this is the 5 minute. So like,
yeah, this is radical.
This is about the only thing you can trade right now, honestly.
Wes, you're gonna have to hold it down because I got to run to the little boys' room.
You're good.
Hold it down. Some Heinekens.
Yeah, I mean, I think I might put a short in right here, man. Let's see what this next candle does. Oh, here we go. Getting rejected. Getting rejected, baby. Let's see. Oh, there it is. There it is. And again, guys, when you're doing these trading setups like this, view these as zones. Just because it wicked a little past it, that's where people get messed up, because they look exactly like on the line. You always want to be a little above it or a little below it. Damn, I should have put a short in. God dang it. Congratulations if you caught that, man. If you're watching. Looks like it could go down for. Oh, we just got another reversal. Okay. All right, we could be reversing here. Let's see if we get an engulfing candle.
That was a weird little move.
Yeah,
huh?
So we got rejected majorly off of this, and then came back down, opened up in the green. And I'm trying to see what this candle's going to do. I think we continue down, but there was a reversal, a reversal dot, and it went away. So I would have been a good short, man. This thing continues down like I think it is.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna sideways it a little more before we hit the gap. I think they're gonna toy it a little more. Getting an indecision candle right now, slightly bearish, but more so an indecisive candle forming right now. So you're really holding the freaking line here.
I like it so far, man.
Tough to say. The question is, how much do they want to accumulate in this level, and how much longer can they hold it before the inevitable happens? Meaning before they just, like a magnet, the CME gap just closes. because it is. It's the CME gap is acting like a magnet right now, but
Yep.
it's almost like somebody's taking the magnet like this and putting it close to it, and then it pushes it
Mhm.
away a little. That's kind of where we're at right now. We're just
Well,
teasing that
it's
level.
one of those things, man. Like when you break all major previous swing lows, especially on the higher time frames, well, what do? You look down, right? You look down and to the left, and then you look for that next major area, and there is nothing except for that CME gap. So, and then what you were talking about down here, that's the only thing that's there. So it makes sense for this to go there at this point.
I think it could happen while we get off stream, call it a night, go to bed, our little Betty buys. We don't feel the pain as much. Question is, let's say we go down there, we hit the CME gap.
Yeah, we got to.
Do we bounce at the gap, or do we roll down to that $77,000 whale? Do we go to the blip?
Man. That would have been a fucking perfect short. I think we close it. I think we got on to close it. Let's see.
Tonight, before tonight's
over?
I
mean, let's see, dude. Let's see what it does here. This is what we're watching now.
Yeah, that's the level. That's the move. I think there's going to be a little more trading in this range personally. I think they're going to dog this range out a little bit. And I say a little bit, really, what do you got? Overnight? Maybe till the morning.
This is our counter trend level. This is our trend continuation level. I think we go close it. This right here kind of set it for me, hitting that as resistance.
Yeah.
But you never know, man.
See, this is what we need to be at. We need to be forward thinking, right? So here's the question. Let's say we hit it in the next hour or so. What happens, dude? What happens at the CME gap once it fills? Do we trade sideways? Do we go down, or do we bounce like a SIB? That's the next question we got to figure out. Now, what the hell happens after we fill it? Like what's the play after that? Do we go down to the whale blip at 77,000 or not? I mean, do we? Does the CME gap get filled and then that's the
question. That is what we are waiting for, because as of right now,
we're all agreeing. We're all agreeing it's going to happen. It's like we're 96% certain that it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's too close to not happen. I just don't. I was thinking they were going to hang it over our heads a little longer, but it has been there for a long time now. So,
yeah. We've been making moves over the last 2 weeks. I'd say is where I was getting more and more confident that we were going to fill it versus going to 120 or whatever. The interesting thing is the market makers left themselves a nice little gap up at 93, which just happens to be the same level I would say that we would bounce to and hit our head as resistance, right? So the market makers right now, they could play this little.
I'm trying to figure out if this is going to be a higher low or if we're going to
sideways bullshit. We're going to go sideways a little bit. I don't think it happens on stream. I think it happens overnight. But this is what I'm thinking. I think we go down to 80K, maybe possibly get the wick down to the whale blip. The whale reminds you, oh, yeah, by the way, you ain't
in charge.
We're not going lower. You ain't in charge, dog. And then we get that bounce, and then we go up to the 93. That we head back to the $93,000. But that might not happen before Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, bro. That might be a midweek next thing. So at some point, we have to make our calls for Monday morning. And this is going to be an interesting one because there's so much shit that could happen right now.
So far away.
Monday is 72 hours away. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, well, a little more than that. But nothing has changed, you guys. We've been prepared for this. We set goals in order for this situation to happen. It's starting to unfold. We actually made a fairly good calls over the last couple of months, and the majority of them have been playing out.
I'm glad to get some freaking movement, like something to work with here, man. Oh,
some volatility is always good.
Look
at this. You could be forming another downtrend right here.
This could be a lower high.
This could be it.
Need to get above this. These are the areas.
That candle, if that candle don't pump right now,
engulfing.
If that candle doesn't push.
Yeah, we got some engulfing. going on here?
You're getting some rejection. It's
It
getting
is getting
tight,
tight.
dude. It's getting tight.
It is. We might have to start, man. We might have to start doing some live trading, man, like on the 1 and 5 minute, just for the hell of it.
You know when I first got into crypto, before I even I want to say before I even bought like my first altcoin, when I was first learning charts, when I was first learning support, resistance, and studying my candlesticks and studying
Yeah.
all that shit, patterns, I had every spot on my wall was completely filled with blank pieces of paper and Sharpie notes that I had taken for hours, bro. When I say I watched hours of
Yeah.
video, I watched 5 hours a day every day for like
Yeah. That's
6
me with the
months
YouTube
on
videos,
charting.
man. That's all I watch now.
I was obsessed. And I used to watch these two guys. There's these two white guys on YouTube that were like probably 22 years old. And he's like, we're about to bounce off the VWAP. We're about to bounce off the. And I was like, what the fuck are they talking about, dude?
It's funny.
What is a VWAP? What is a bounce? And how do these two young little effers know what the
Yeah.
hell they're doing? And then now looking at it now, me and you might be sounding like that
Other
to
people,
somebody
yeah.
new coming in. They're like, what the hell are they
You're talking
talking about?
engulfing.
Because it sounds like a different
Yeah, it is.
language. It sounds
It
foreign.
is, man.
But I encourage you, stick with it. Learn your basics. Don't jump in head over heels and try to understand this shit overnight. It's not going to happen. Try to learn your support and resistance. Once you learn that, learn an indicator. Learn your RSI. Learn your MACD. Learn a couple of things that you like. There's so many indicators. There's thousands of indicators. Find the ones you like and just stick to those and find your style as a trader. So don't get discouraged that there's so much stuff to learn. Think of it as a grocery store. Just because the grocery store sells a million things, you don't have to buy every single thing they sell. Go in there and buy the shit you like. Okay? Same thing with the market. If you don't know if you want to be a trader, a hodler, a meme coin guy, an NFT guy, you don't have to do all of it. Go find the ones you like. If you like NFTs, stick with NFTs. If you do good with NFTs, stick with it. If you like shorting the market and you're good at it, short the fucking market. You know, find what you're good at, find your strengths and utilize them and stick with them, because when you do that, you're going to get better at it. You're going to learn more, and then you're going to want to learn more. You're not going to be depressed. And, you know, I do encourage everyone to hodl first, though. Learn how to hodl. Learn how to pay your dues and hold something for 6 months.
Dude.
Learn how to just force yourself to hold something for a year. You know,
come on, baby.
Look at that candle. Hold.
Look at that bearish candle, dude.
There she goes.
See, that is what I'm talking about.
That's bearish as hell, dude.
That is what I'm talking about. I mean, technically, it still could be a lower high. So we'll see. We'll see.
They're trying to play us, dude.
They are.
Oh, there's another bear pin.
Yeah, they are trying to play us, man.
There's a bear pin. That's a bear pin right there. That's bearish.
Yeah.
What are we watching? The 2 minute.
This is the 5 minute. There we go. Come on, baby. So we're looking to break this level now. Once we break that, dude, it's over, man. We're going. Yeah.
Oh, look. Oh, no.
We're going, man. I wish I would have took that short.
Let's go. Let's go, dude.
Damn, I wish I would have took that short.
Come on, bro.
That would have been beautiful, dude.
Get out of here. Yeah, that would have been a nice short.
Guys, if you're watching, that is when you want to take your trades, man. When you're in an obvious downtrend and you hit an area like that that's confluent with, you know, a previous support,
multiple other.
That's how that works. God dang it.
Bullish pin bar forming right now, though. Bullish pin bar. See it?
Oh yeah.
Bullish pin bar, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
bro, we need to start. We need to do like a one night where we just trade like the 5 minute, man. That would be fun. I mean, look, money flow flipped into the red, and momentum has already shifted back down. So
81,900. We are approaching the 81,000. We're $1,000 away, less than $2,000 away from the CME gap.
We are right there.
You know, I never thought I'd be sitting here cheering for Bitcoin to go down when I first got into crypto.
It's either going to be a double bottom or we're going to fall through.
And we're not doing, guys, we don't have shorts open right now. So it's not like we're cheering to make money on a trade open right now. We're cheering because we want to get to the next phase of the market. We want to get this stupid
get
gap
it over with. And I mean, if you are someone that's trying to learn to trade, do this. I mean, this is pretty much what I do when I'm laying in the bed. I'll just watch the chart and try to guess where it's going. And I think it's a good idea. Yeah, we could be doing double bottom here.
We're going down. We're going down, dude. No, I think we're going down. I think this green candle right here may be the last one. I think this move right here
See
could
that
be
green dot going in and out. He's trying to decide.
I think this is it. I think this is the bull's last little push right here. I think you get halfway up into that red candle right about where we're at now, and I think she's going to run back down.
You have traders putting in and trading this as a double bottom, but then it'll come back and hit resistance, and they'll probably flip it short. I mean, that's
you're getting some trouble right now, actually.
Yeah, this is technically a double bottom, and the close is making a higher low. So let's see.
Damn, she's getting up there. She's just wrecking the ones that thought where I was going right now. Yeah, they're getting wrecked. These mother effers. They're playing, dude. They're trying to play us. They're playing us as long as they can. Yeah, someone's getting wrecked right now. Somebody just got wrecked. Somebody had a serious short thinking we were rolling right there, and they just got brutalized.
We're at the 0.618.
Having trouble at the 0.618, right? Well, so it'll be on the next candle. I got a couple more minutes, then I'm going to call it
you're
night.
Good. You're good.
Let's watch it for another 5 minutes. So I want to see one more candle before I head out.
Yeah, I want to see us get out of this.
This is a potential where, where I log off and then it hits right as soon as I log off the damn show. Well, she's trying, dude. She wants it.
Right now, guys, this is it actually made a higher low. This hasn't closed yet, but so far it's made a higher low, engulfing candle. I mean, these are the zones to beat, though. We won't know the direction until one of these get broken. There's yellow.
You got a RSI anywhere?
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what the RSI is showing right now.
Where is it? There it is.
I know it's a very stupid, simple one,
dude,
just to
RSI
go with the basic
dope,
RSI.
Dude. That's
okay. So let's see where we're at, bro.
We're oversold. Oversold.
Wow.
Let's see what happens here. Will we make a?
Damn. They better not run us back up to 84 right now.
Let's see.
Now this could be the.
But look at that though.
This could be the double top. This could be the double top on the 5 minute
but look,
right here.
Just in that little bit of time, that could have been a nice short, and then you say, "Oh, it's a double bottom." Go up to that range. Like we should look at.
This is it right here. If we hit our head right here, if we hit our head and we don't get through this, that could be the quote unquote double top on the 5 minute. Come back down. But like I said a couple of minutes ago, dude, I don't know, man. I think they could drag this shit out overnight, and or it could be one of them things where they wait till 3 in the morning when everyone's asleepy, go down there, fill the bitch, get their buy orders in, because they know everybody's watching this shit right now. Everyone that's watching the gap is glued to their monitor right now, so they might wait till 3:30 in the morning, 3:37 in the morning, and then say, okay, go take that shit down there. Let their limit orders get filled. You're in the bed sleeping, then you wake up and you go, damn it. This is what limit orders are good for.
Looks like we might try to break it. But of course, we got 3 minutes left on this candle.
$131 Solana can't be wrong. $131.
Oh my
Solana
God, dude. Really? All right, let's move this. Now this is our level to beat.
They're trying to play us, dude. They're trying to play us, bro. We ain't getting above that other red candle. They'll take us to the top of that other red candle, and then they'll bring it back down.
Yeah, that's the level to beat at the bottom. Now this is the level to beat up top. I don't know. I'm gonna go right here.
I don't think we even eat that previous
No,
red
we
candle.
probably don't.
I think they get to the top of that red candle and run into
shit!
some trouble.
Look where it hit, that yellow line back here. That first yellow line I'm in.
See, this guys, this is what I tell you: support and resistance lines. Wes is using right now, support and resistance, RSI. Even though there's a lot of shit on the screen, he's got a lot of lines. Really, all we're looking at right now is support and resistance lines and a simple RSI. So you can trade on limited indicators and limited, very basic knowledge of the market. So don't get intimidated because you see all this shit. Don't be scared of it, you guys. Start off with support and resistance. Learn your basic candlestick shapes, your patterns. Yeah, we're having trouble getting even to the top of that previous red candle.
Yeah. So all this is, when you're watching these charts like that, all you're doing is just adjusting where your new swing high and your swing low are. You look up and to the left or down and to the left. And you look up and to the left. Like if we close above this, then you would look up and to the left, and the next level is going to be here. But you won't know what it is until you have that pullback. Like, we didn't know this was the swing low until we had this pullback and closed above that previous one. Yeah, this is
playing out sideways like I was thinking it was going to do. They're accumulating in this range a little bit. They're gonna play this range, dude. They're scooping. I mean, they're scooping. You know, while your wife's and her boyfriend are out there at the bar getting drunk right now. They are accumulating. Larry Fink and Gary Gensler are accumulating.
Yeah, they are. Douchebags.
Bro, so we got the cat. What's it called? Katsa?
Oh,
Katsa
yeah.
NFT. Are they all the same, or did you get the one with the black and the gun thing?
I haven't even looked at mine. You can see yours? I haven't even looked at mine, honestly.
I don't know if I saw the correct one, but it did show up in no, I saw it in my MetaMask wallet. It actually showed up. But I don't know if that could have just been a generic thing that they show. You know what I mean? Sometimes with the NFTs. Because it was the same one that I've seen everywhere else, just that black cat with the two guns
okay.
out.
So they probably haven't revealed yet. Did you see that Karoo got rugged? Yes,
Karoo.
dude. I was a day close to being rugged for like $500, dude.
What is that? Just another project on there?
It was one they launched on Base first. So the two big projects were Hypeos and Karoo. And Karoo was like 0.04, went all the way up to like 0.3. And luckily I sold mine at 0.2. And then the next day, dude, like the whole thing just rugged and went. They said the floor was like 10 cents, dude.
I hope this damn thing don't rug. I hope that Katsa don't rug. They said they're going to burn the rest of the supply. Remember you said it was 9,000, but they said they were going to burn the rest?
That's right. I hope it's good, man.
So I think there was 4,000 of them that were bought.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Yeah, hopefully they do all right. I only scooped one like an idiot, but whatever. I want to hold my hype. I did get some all right, buddy.
You did?
I traded one hype to buy some all right, buddy. Got a hold of that shit.
Yeah. I just feel like I missed
No matter what, dude, I always have to get a little bit of meme and a little bit of freaking little bit of meme and a little bit of NFTs on every damn blockchain, no matter what. I'm a freaking sucker for it. I gotta have something. Even if it ain't much, I gotta have something from each chain. That's that comic book collector. I mean, this shit's about to piss me off. They're just gonna ride this bitch sideways, bro. They're gonna play us. They're gonna play us.
So we are.
I don't think we're gonna get it. I don't think we're gonna get it till overnight, middle of the night, dude. I don't think we'll get it filled until 3:37 a.m.
You're probably right. I was fucking around with this.
They're just gonna toy us. They're gonna toy us sideways.
Oh man, that's not what I was wanting.
All good though, because it's still going to happen. It's still definitely going to happen, in my opinion. So let's give price targets at least if you want to stay on.
Nah, I gotta go too, man.
Let's give our price targets for Monday. This is the hard part. Okay, so, and you guys feel free to chip in the chat, please, 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 please get active. We do this game every Monday and every Thursday.
Sentiment's so down, man. Yo, shout out to the people on YouTube, man.
Yes.
Oh, what's up, Crypto Holmes?
Thank you guys for being
Crypto
in here.
Holmes, what's up, man? Missed you.
Throw your guesses in the chat because we hold each other accountable. We always have a guess for where we're going to be. And then we sometimes take it further and say, how are we going to get there? That's a little more advanced, but we always do our calls every week, Monday and Thursday. So Wes and I are both going to give our predictions. Please, you guys, give your prediction in the chat, in the comment section. Post what your prediction is for the next show. By Monday morning, 12 o'clock, Bitcoin will be at boom, and put your price targets in the chat.
We should do like a little like Thursday night giveaway where we do like, I don't know, 20 bucks, $10 of whatever token.
Where they get something if they make the proper call.
Yeah.
That's reward the remorse.
That would be fun. Yeah. That would be fun.
Okay, you pay the first week. No, hold up. Let's think about this now. We got Monday morning.
Daily.
It's Thursday night. So we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 4 days. We need to hit the gap. What are they going to do?
All right, let me get to the daily.
What are they going to do?
Actually, let's do the 12-hour, man. Break the daily down a little bit. No.
Dude, my guess is going to be the same ish. It's going to be 80 to 82. 77 to 82. 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. 81, 80. 79 and a half to 80. God bless it. That's such a weird math that I did. But see what I was just doing, you guys, in my head, I was counting my super uber low, which is 77, and my ish upward, which gave me a 5 number target. So 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. That's 5. And then I took in the middle. So 77, 78, 79 and a half, which is 79,500. That's kind of close to where I'm guessing for Monday morning, but I don't know because that's such a, once you go to 79, then that's like that freak out zone. So I don't know. I think low volatility over the weekend. The only thing that sucks about making this call, Wes, is that we have another trading day tomorrow. Like you have a whole Friday.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? You wake up in the morning, the market could be fresh. You know, it's no holiday tomorrow.
Yeah.
So Wall Street's open, the market's open. So it's one of those things where you're like, shit. But it is the last trading day of the week. Okay. So I don't know, man. This is a tough one. This is going to be a tough call.
I feel like everything is being priced in right now. Everything that we know that was negative towards the markets is being priced in right now. And then there's the CME gap. So that sentiment, all this shit bundled into one, it's going to be a tough call, man. It's going to be a tough call.
Yeah, for the Monday, for where we are at Monday and how we get there is the tough part of the call. The thing we both agree on is that we're going to fill this gap sooner rather than later. The shocking thing, let's just go with the shocking thing. The shocking thing would be to get a bounce in the morning because of some bullish thing and we don't hit the CME gap. That would shock me. But it wouldn't shock me to the point where I would say it couldn't happen. You know what I mean? Like it could still, we could get a bounce, have a little rally tomorrow, but I think it would take some serious bullish news to make that happen. So that being the less likely scenario, realizing that we're probably going to hit this gap, I'm going to think that the market makers are going to bore us out tonight, tomorrow, go sideways, slow fizzle, and I think we're still around. Can you bring up the VPVR one more time? Yeah. Can I see that little nook? I want to see that little nook. See where that nook is. because that's going to show me just where the market makers are going to go and weasel their little trades in. Look at that. Son of a bitch.
You like that one, or even pull up the other one? Okay.
No, that's fine. But can you? I just can't.
Here, I got you. Hold on. I've been dying to use this thing. Hold on. I
gotta put my glasses on.
I got you.
There it is. All right, let me see that. Look at that little nook. Where?
Oh, hold on.
Is that?
Yeah, I might have went in too far.
Yeah. All right. What the? 81.75. Wait a minute, dude. 81. It says 2 days, 22 hours.
It's the weekly. This is the weekly. So there's 2 days left in this red candle that we're at right now. You want me to go to the daily?
Right. Yeah. Go to the daily. If it'll keep the indicators up, let me see.
It will. Let's see. Hold on. Oh. Let me move this. Boom. And you want to see this entire move, right?
I just want to see the price. No, I don't need to see all that
Okay.
shit back
You
there.
wanna
I
see
just
here?
need to see. Yeah, just right there is good for me. I just want to see the nooks and crannies right there.
Because it only takes
So it
into
looks
account
like-
whatever's on the screen is what the volume will do. So
I'm thinking. See, everything's pointing to me around 81,000 anyway, because that's 81.8. I'd say slightly below that, which is the freaking 81,500. With CME gaps at 80, dip below it, so we're at 81.5. I'm gonna go with 81.5 by Monday, and I couldn't tell you if we're gonna go up first and then down to the CME, or if we go down tonight to the CME and then come back up to 81.5. But that's assuming we don't get a massive.
let's do
pump
this
at 80,000. I'm gonna say 81,005. 81,000.
Do
I'm just gonna say 81,000.
so let's do a
81,000.
direct target, and let's do bull and bear, dude. I think that would be
Yeah, I like doing that too.
So direct target is
so I'll give
81.5.
81, yeah, 81. I'm gonna say closer to 81.2, like 81,200. My bull case would be 91. That's mega bull. 89. I'm gonna say 89 will be my bull. 89-ish will be my bull. My bear will be 77. So 77 for my bear. 80. Hold on, let me measure with my hand. Professional TA here. 20, 91. So 91 is my bull. 77 is my bear. Uber bull, Uber bear. And my target for Monday would be around 81,200. Okay. Monday morning. With the CME gap hitting over the weekend, possibly. Okay. I'm going to lean more towards we do close it over the next, between now and Monday. I think we close that bitch. That's my call.
I like that. I'm trying to remember why I put these.
My bull case is a little crazy. My bull case up to 91 is a little radical, but it's the next level I see.
What's your? You said your bull case is what?
91-ish. Okay. Which is being very, very nice. I was saying 89. I was saying 89 at first, but I'm thinking 89 to 91-ish. So let's just say 90,000 to make it easy. 90,000 up high, 77 down low. And whatever I said for the dead target.
81.2, I think.
81.2. That's it. 81,200.
Okay, so I am. Here we go. I am uncertain that they allow us to close the CME gap. I mean, the fact that they just took us right there, dude. I don't know, man. That doesn't sit well with me. But I also don't think that we go up and close the CME gap that's above us first. So I don't know, just for an extra bonus, man. If we do close the CME gap, it's going to happen tonight. So I just want to put that in there. If we do close it before moving back up, I think
like
it
that.
closes tonight.
Yeah, I like that.
Or tomorrow's Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens in the middle of the night, dude. 3 in the
so
morning.
like in the middle of the morning, or like right when the market's open, maybe a quick, crash down, close the CME gap. And then, dude, everything. So on the weekly, look at this RSI, man. The last time the RSI was at this level was capitulation here.
We had a massive run.
Every time we've hit those levels, it was these capitulation wicks, which turned into a reversal or a correction up, and then here, which took us up, and then below that was back here during the bull market or bear market.
Yeah.
Even this right here, I mean, we came down and touched it after that major crash, touched it and then bounced off of it. So I think the correction is close, man. The correction's close. So I am going to say it's tough, dude. It is tough. Oh, man. I'm going to go with, I don't want to say that. I'm going to go with 90,000, 90, 91. No. Hold on.
Look at that shit.
Maybe not 9091.
That's your high case,
that's my
right?
bull case. Yeah, that is my bull case.
So we're in agreement. Look at that shit. I took my finger and put it on the screen and moved it over. West busted out the
Is that
Fibonacci
what you were looking
levels,
at?
and we still came up
Is
with
that
the same level. 90,000.
Okay.
That's
All
my
right, cool.
bull. But I just took my finger and ran it across the screen. My point is, you guys, the cool thing is once you find your style and your tools,
that golden pocket,
it doesn't matter how you get to the goal for your calls. It just matters that you get there. You want to use indicators that make sense, but both Wes and I, with different styles, both came to the same number. So that was my point, which is pretty
so
cool.
I was looking at the wrong. I was going to say 92, but 90.
Oh, we got Holmes. Holmes threw his
What is
prediction
it?
up there. The first one to throw his prediction up there. Big balls, Holmes. He says 88K to 92K.
That, dude. I was looking at that.
I like that, Holmes.
88K is the 0.382. And usually, if this is going to be a downtrend, which I don't think it is, I mean, this is a 3-wave correction, I think, from the top 1, 2, 3. And we're just trying to figure out where we're stopping at.
What if we go up and hit our head at 88K again?
Well,
we definitely
could. All eyes are on this area here because that's going to be, if we do get rejected, that's where the traders are looking at.
Good call,
very
Holmes.
Good call.
Good call with the $88,000 level.
Yeah.
That's a very, very significant level.
And just to kind of, show what I'm talking about here.
GMB, where are you at, dog? I want to see your prediction. Where are we going to be on Monday?
Where those bounces take
Daniel,
us.
if you're still in here,
we bounce and come up here and then drop lower. So if we are going to bounce and come back up, then I think it's going to be the 0.5, 0.382. So that would be 88 to 90,000. So I think we all agree on that. There has to be some kind of correction. The question is the CME gap, dude. If we close the CME gap, we continue back up. The correction wave's over. If we don't close it, unfortunately, 88 and then back down to close it.
Or if we close the gap and then bearish sentiment sets in because we're at $80,000, then that whale's sitting under there like, go ahead, drop that bitch, and then we go down to that 77 and get that mega bounce. That would be a Christmas present.
Yeah, we are close, man. We are very close. I do want to look on. So all right, so I'm gonna say the 90,000, the 0.5 on my bull case, especially if we close the gap. And if we don't, then
where's your bear case? Bear floor, Uber
if
floor.
we don't close the gap, then I'm gonna say that we're gonna be in this yellow zone somewhere.
which is between $77,000 and $80,000.
77 to 80. Yeah, I think we get stuck in here somewhere.
So if I called my Uber
wasn't
Bear
trying
at
to-
77, you're gonna call it a 78, and you could win.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
The price is wrong, Bob.
I don't want to do that. I want to be a little off.
No, do it. The price is right, man, by $1, huh? $101.
I think we're seeing a lot of the same stuff here, though. You can't ignore that. I just, by Monday, I mean, we need some kind of correction here. I'm gonna go with the bull case by Monday. I think that we're around that $88,000 to $90,000 level by Monday. My bull case is 92. I'm gonna switch it up 92. So shit, I gotta give it an exact number, don't I?
Yeah, you got to give a pinpoint.
All right, 91 exact number. 91 exact number. Bearish case is going to be, I mean, that's what I want to call 74. There we go. 74, 75. Bear case.
There's that number.
And then bull case would be above 92.
90 or 92. Yeah. Okay. All right, so you're dead on target. Your bear is 74. Your bull is 92. Or no, your dead on call is 92 by Monday.
No, let's do bull 92, bearish 75. I'll say 75. And then my exact call is going to be 90,000 at the 0.5.
90,000. 90,000 is the exact call. All right. Well, we got our calls in. We GMB did not put one. Crypto Home says 70. Crypto Home says 77,600.
Yeah. See, we're all seeing the same thing. I just don't want to use the same numbers.
Yeah, we're right around the same numbers.
I just don't want to use the same numbers.
We're right around the same shit. This is just for fun anyway, guys. There ain't no money on the line on this. Yeah. This is fun calls, but I think that's going to do it for me this week, guys. I think I'm about tapped out. Man. I do think that this happens overnight. I do think we go to sleep and they take us there when we're asleep. Just to be sneaky little person. That's what I think they're going to do. But we'll wake up tomorrow, man. We'll see, bro. We could all be way the hell off. They could take us down to 74 tonight in the middle of the night and say, fuck it. CME gap, drop us down to 74, and then everyone gets super bearish on Black Friday, and all of a sudden it's panic in the streets. But don't panic, sell your crypto. Don't fall for the shit. The bull market's not over. Keep things in perspective. Keep things based in reality. Look at your levels. Follow the Crypto Remora. Like and subscribe. Share the video if you want to get crazy. But just hit and like and subscribe, you guys, please. It does help us out a lot.
3 for 20. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, keep that shit 3 for 20. Hold up. There's GMB, man. I don't even know. GMB. Wake me up at 102. Yeah, GMB says wake me up at 102. You know what?
Yeah,
respect.
I know that's
respect to that shit, GMB. I know it's like GMB's like, I don't
that
give
number,
a shit
man. 92 is that number. We got to get it. I mean, yeah.
But be not afraid, ladies and gentlemen. Keep the faith. Have the faith. This is not the end of this bull market.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Not even close, dude. This is the pause before the balls.
Pause before the
balls.
Money
shots coming up. Don't miss it. Don't miss it, man.
Yeah, let's plan. So I know a couple of videos we were planning. We still needed the hyper EVM video. We'll look at some projects there. I've got so many people. I don't know about you, man, but I've got so many people asking me what bridge to use and what dApps to use, where to see the NFTs. So I think that would be a good video to kind of break down, maybe like a 20-minute video series where we just go through the Hyperliquid ecosystem.
We should pre-record
that. For sure.
Pre-record it instead of live.
100%. Yeah. That and there was something else. Oh, we should really look into doing the trading thing, man, live. That would be fun, man. If we ever have time. Probably don't, but anyway.
Yeah. No, we will. We're gonna be getting into it.
Yeah, guys. Just be patient, man. Do not let them bore you out of the markets. We had a nice little flush out there, and we're still in an uptrend, man. We're still in an uptrend on the macro, on the higher time frames. Don't get flushed out. So make sure you're following us on all socials at the Crypto Remora. Make sure you're following Siri at Siri Crypto, and myself at Crypto MacGyver. Much love, and until next time. Peace out.
We'll see you Monday morning, fam. Unless another emergency happens, then we'll get another stream. But Monday
Later,
morning,
guys. Oh, Monday at 12.
Keep
Monday
your head
at
up.
12. I don't know if we put that in.
Keep your heads up.